energy matters. This is a reading for my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, as you can see here, I have the cards already laid out for you guys. I just love the cards that are laid out. And look, a lot of the cards are in reverse. All right, we'll get into it. But, you know, overall, this is a beautiful spread of cards here. All right, it's the beautiful energy all together. Okay, because overall, this speaks of not knowing what's ahead. All right. And there's a beauty in that. All right. And we'll talk about that. The overall energies we have here is the moon. All right. Again, that's about the unknown. Okay. Things that are, things that will inevitably have, or eventually have, or will eventually have some light shed upon. Okay. So I just feel like this moon, being that it is a major arcana, it's really emulating, okay, massive energy to the entire read here. Okay, you can see that path leading towards that pyramid. Okay, there's something about future, something about the unknown, and something about the future. Okay, the path, the journey. All right, the journey ahead. Okay, something unknown about that. All right, make sure you guys are checking out the description box below. Thank you to all my subscribers. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please do. That will mean the world to me. If you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account information will be down there. I do post lots of updates and planetary information and lots of fun astrology memes and things of that nature. So, getting back into your reading, all right, we have the Prince of Cups in reverse, all right. This is being in an imbalanced emotional state, okay. I feel that there may have been some cutting words, okay, some truths that have been brought to light, okay, or just some information that's crossing your path. Okay, if not information, then these are thoughts. Okay, and I would say not in a negative connotation, but premature or immature thoughts. Okay, I'm getting a sense where this Princess of Swords crossing the Prince of Cups in reverse is really talking about having a pre-notion, if you will, pre-notion. Is that the word I'm looking for? Right? Because it's like you may have seen something. Okay, it's almost like, I don't know why I'm getting vision. All right, I'm getting vision. Like, it's almost as if you're believing what you see. Okay, I'm getting an image of a plant. Okay, where we plant the seed, it's growing, but we don't see that. So because we don't see that plant growing or sprouting above that soil, we're possibly in our heads thinking, oh my goodness, am I doing something right? Am I nurturing this plant right? Am I feeding it? Am I giving it enough sunlight? What am I doing? Like, why is it not growing? Right? I'm getting that energy here where it's almost like you have to, in order for you to believe that the plant is going through its growth process, you have to see it sprout over past that soil, which is exhausting, okay, to think of, because it's like, come on. Obviously, there's a growth that happens prior to it hitting the soil, right? So I'm feeling like a lot of patience. Like I'm feeling like patience being tried here. Like there's patience that is being tried here, okay? I feel like some of us are at our wit's end with some of these things. Now, in the foundation, we have the Magician in reverse. Now, this, I'm getting very split messages here. We have our very much so high vibe and low vibe individuals of each sign for the air, for each air sign, okay? For Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? I have literally split energies of high and low vibe for each of you signs, okay? Here in this spread, with this energy emulating off of this spread here, okay? Because I see how Spirit wanted to deliver this message, because it was very clear that he wanted to get to those who are thinking and negative, low vibe. Like for those that have the stinking thinking, for those who are giving up hope or depressed or whatever. I'm giving you a highlight already because I'm getting this, right? Because a lot of you, we have 5 major arcanas on this board. We have the moon and the overall energy. We have the magician and the foundation. We have the world here. We have temperance and the devil here on the board. This is absolutely beautiful energy once you get out of that stagnant energy, okay? For those of you that are feeling stuck, okay? All right, because we have the magician in reverse. This Prince of Cups can come off very manipulative, and this foundation with the magician in reverse, low vibe, is speaking of that manipulative energy, okay? But this is an individual, even in its upright and its high vibe, that is just brimming with ways to make things happen, okay? This is a person who makes stuff happen, okay? Now I'm obliged to let you know what messages come across for energies that are in reverse or low vibe, okay? So again, with this magician in reverse, I'm hoping I'm getting good lighting here because it seems really dim. In 1 second, guys. I feel like that's a lot better. All right, awesome. So yes, with this magician in reverse, we have here this magician in reverse, it talks about deceit, all right? This is an energy of stagnation, whereas this upright, okay, is manifestation at its finest, okay? Manifestation with the magician in low vibe is powerless energy, okay? Delusional energy, okay? Someone who is manipulative, someone who thinks they have power in their hands to do things in discord, okay? I don't know why that even came up, because that's not what I was initially getting, but that could have been a new message there. But this is talking about dishonesty, okay? Again, manipulation at its finest. The message here with the magician in reverse, it says here, that the magician can manifest as a charismatic, manipulative person, okay? Stuck in, I believe that's hybris, something like that, right? Now it says here for you to ask yourself, are you using your talents for good, or is it ego controlling your current actions? All right? I don't know. That was a weird interruption there. That was a weird omen. Okay, you may be just keeping yourself in this mode where you may not be rationally addressing it, okay? But however, it states here, is your ego controlling your current actions? Are you being unscrupulous in your dealings? Okay, it says the magician may represent someone in your life who is pulling the wool over your eyes as well, okay? This could be you, this could be them. However, never forget that you hold much power within. Activate your personal alchemy, okay? Activate your personal alchemy to make stuff happen, all right? So bring that low vibe into high vibe. It says here, for some, energy feels off and it's impossible to manifest for some of us. Okay, we may feel stuck, stagnant. Take stock of where you invest your time, okay? Let go of distractions that are pulling you off your path. It's hard to succeed if you're not trying. Negative thought patterns, anxiety, or a loss of faith in yourself should be addressed. It's time for action and a move forward with plans and goals. This is your sign. Turn yourself back on, okay? So your foundation is a little rocky when we're not even going forward, okay? And for some of us, that's not the case, okay? Because a lot of us are in our manifestation mode. A lot of us are in our power, okay? A lot of us are experiencing the complete opposite, all right? Some of us are actually, our foundation is transforming us, okay? Our foundation is allowing a lot of manifestation and creativity, okay? This is action for those that are in high vibe. This is being an expertise, okay? Using skill, will, strength, okay? Confidence, okay? Having discipline and definitely charisma, all right? To continue to go forth. This is beautiful, all right? Again, those in low vibe have the potential for all of that in high vibe, okay? You just have to remove that stinking thinking, all right? Now, in the recent past, we have the Nine of Cups. Again, this same energy in its high vibe is present for some of you, all right? Now, in the past, you could have wallowed, okay? There could have been a lack of direction, things of that nature, a lack of hope, a lack of drive, all right? Yeah, so with this Nine of Cups, this is definitely about wallowing. Again, this is about sadness, stagnation, all right? This is depression, disappointment, failure, all right? It could be even for some of us, illness, all right? Or driving ourselves, sick, if you will, all right? It's not funny, but, we can do this to our own selves. Now, and it's upright in the high vibe. This talks about abundance, all right? So you may have felt like there has been failure in the past. And if you haven't heard it before, some of the most successful individuals failed multiple times. And they didn't take it as a failure not to get back up, but they took it as another opportunity to keep going. And they didn't stop until they make it. They didn't take no for an answer. Okay, this and its upright high vibration speaks about abundance, comfort, ease, doing things with ease, okay? Not allowing it to be a struggle. You know that saying, work smarter, not harder. Okay, don't get caught up in the hype of what didn't go right, right? This is about wish fulfillment, blessings, inheritance, gratitude, luxury, okay? Living the life, all right? And this is, even though this is talking about the recent past, it's almost as if maybe you once had that and you no longer have that, and that may have caused you some sorrow due to the simple fact that you don't see it coming back. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that glow or that spark, okay? That's because it's hidden. All right, the moon here is in this overall energy. It is hidden. Okay, that doesn't mean that it's not there. Like I said with the plant, that the vision that I got with the plant, just because you didn't see it grow out, its sprout or sprout, does not mean that the process isn't progressing. Okay. Also, sometimes we have to understand that the setbacks, all right, if in fact we are experiencing any type of setbacks, that's like the slingshot, okay? That's like the pullback or the drawback to the catapult, okay? So you have to understand the way the process works, because us and our relationship at looking at what the process is supposed to look like is distorted, okay? We expect to see, money before we're able to move forward with, our endeavors, when in all actuality, if we put the momentum or put the drive, like that's, what's that saying? The motivation comes before the action, right? Shout out to Artist Expose for that quote, but right, it's downright about you continuing on, not allowing stagnation, not allowing the limitations, not allowing what you don't see to hinder you. right? Because this is slow and steady. I promise you, a lot of people do not believe this, but the quick route is just that, the quick route. The route that's in and out. The fast money is the fast money that comes in and the fast money that goes out. So which would you prefer? Okay, the thing that takes its time. Okay, I asked my mom the other day, or a few weeks ago, I said, if you knew you would be set for the rest of your life, would you work for free for 3 years? Let's say, you had to work for free for 3 years. Would you do that if you knew you would be set for the rest of your life? 16:22 on the clock. She said, yeah. I said, hell yeah. Right? It takes time. It is exhausting. It is tiring. It gets lonely sometimes. It gets even disappointing, okay? But the good thing is we have the 9 of Wands crowning us. All right? And it's upright high vibe. This is perseverance. Okay? This is knowing what it takes and pressing on. Okay? And it's low vibe. This is defeat. Okay? So for some of us, we're thinking about that defeat. We're thinking about, how we may have been victorious or had our glory days and may have fell from that heightened point in our life. All right. Or maybe we have been striving all our lives to get to that point. All right. But it's right over the horizon. This is the 9 of Wands. Okay. One more wand and the burdens are down. Right? And it's off to bigger and better things. All right. This 9 of Wands in reverse talks about exhaustion. It talks about lack. It talks about a lack of motivation. That is. All right. Sorrow, mental trauma, defensiveness, anxiety. All right. Feeling like you don't have what you need. Okay. Whether that's money, whether that's support, whether that's stability, whether that's a relationship, whether that's love, comfort, whatever the case is. Feeling lack, feeling defeated, being exhausted. All right. Feeling like it's you against the world. Right. But upright, again, this is about perseverance. This is tenacity, grit, fortitude, determination. All right. This is mental clarity rather than mental trauma. This is knowing this is a obligation, a duty of yours. Okay. So for a lot of us here, our air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, for a lot of you, those in the high vibe are aware that this is your calling. All right. And you have to see it through. Yes. Beautiful. All right. And the Prince of Disc. Here we go. The Prince of Disc in the near future. Knowing and being aware that slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Knowing that. And see, I love the way that Spirit co-created this spread because again, all of these cards were in reverse. Your foundation, the recent past, the crown, even the current energies, okay? The centered energies here, all right? In reverse until we got to the near future because the relationship that I have with the deck here is that anytime the cards are in reverse, there is a message verbatim that needs to be had directly, right? Specifically, all right? And so those messages need to be had until we get to what? The future, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Near future, okay? This is a yes, all right? For all those that are wanting to know if you are on the right path, yes, you just have to take it slow, all right? That doesn't mean move slow. That just means understand the process is going to be slow. Continue to work diligently. Continue to work hard. That's this 9 of Wands, okay? Continue to persevere, okay? Continue to work diligently. Due diligence. Okay. Now, the next best course of action, again, is just that. The 2 of Pentacles. All right. The multitasking, continuing to press forward, continuing to do the work. All right. The Prince of Discs here, this is about hard work. Okay. This is about determination, being grounded, staying practical. you know, being frugal, handling your responsibilities, all right? Putting your priorities first, all right? Taking care of those mundane tasks, those mundane day-to-day tasks. The Two of Discs, about balance, right? It's about balance. Balancing your finances with the Pentacles there, the two of Discs. Again, this is also about hard work. All right. The Spirit is telling you to persevere. All right. It is here. This is about practical matters, decisions, multitasking, again, juggling. All right. It might seem, you know, like we're in a circus, but you got this. All right. Now, what's influencing this is the world in reverse. All right. Again, feeling like you against the world. All right. Feeling like you got the world on your shoulders. All right. But in all actuality, you got the world in your hands. Right? In reverse, there's the big message here. This world in reverse is correlating to all the other cards here that are in reverse. All right. This is, you know, feeling of loss, failure, sadness. Okay. What's influencing this is maybe you have had experienced this at one point in time, 22:33 on the clock. All right. Experience this lack of movement, okay, stagnation, experiencing hopelessness and feeling of depression and abandonment, okay? All right, abandonment for some of us in its form, others of us, the abandonment in a sense of lack of support, especially from those that you felt would support you the most, right? However, the real deal here, okay, because the real deal is when it's in its upright, in its high vibe, all right? This is about completion. It's here. Air signs, Aqua, Libra, Gemini. It's here. All right? This is about things coming into fruition. This is about the foundation being the manifestation. All right? It is here. This is what's influencing this. All right? The fact that what you are doing is coming into fruition. If it's low vibe, then you're bringing the low vibe into fruition. If you're bringing high vibe, then you're bringing this high vibe into fruition of completion, achievement, okay? It is finished type of energy, endings, accomplishment, graduation, next level, happiness, okay? Your hopes is that you get out of this funk, all right? The hope is that you release the burden of feeling stagnant, right? For some of you, all right? Because others of you are in this temperance mode, are in this high vibe temperance mode of accepting things for what they are, accepting things, you know, looking at things and accepting it for what it looks like, okay? Accepting the fact that we planted that seed last week and we haven't seen anything grow above the soil quite yet, but we know, being patient, knowing that as we continue to work that we will reap what we sow, okay, in due time. Patience, temperance, right? I want to go back to this world in reverse because, again, although it specifies all the other cards here in reverse, it also specifies this moon energy and the overall energies, okay? It talks about fear of the unknown. Okay, it talks about fear of the unknown or an inability to let go or accept an ending of some sort. Okay, accept the defeat that was in the past. Okay, because that's in the past. We have new things on the horizon to tackle. It's like we got bigger fish to fry. All right, that was an L. We take that L. We take that on the chin. Boom, bam, wham, bam, done. Right? Silly. But we have other things to conquer, like the world, Pinky. Right? We do. We don't have time to feel hopeless. There's no time for hopelessness. All right? It says here, the fact that you may not be accepting an ending or taking that L for what it is, okay? Not a loss, but a lesson, All right, maybe stopping the progress. Okay, again, you will be bringing into fruition what it is that you think. Okay, whatever it is that you're giving your energy to, which is whatever you're giving your thoughts to. Okay, be mindful of what you think, because they are conversations with the universe, with God. Okay, that's you telling God what it is that you want. If you continuously think that you're not getting anywhere and this is not going to happen, or I don't see why it's not working, then you're just going to keep reaping that same thing. When you tell God that you want more, you're going to continue to work. You know. Okay, that's what Spirit wants to hear, is that regardless of what you see. All right, dying to the senses. Okay, and using that one, which is divine. All right, it's almost like being blind and having to utilize the other senses to make up for that one, right? In reverse, if you will. I don't know if y'all caught that, but here it says, negative thoughts are not reality, okay? Open up your flow with physical exercise and meditation to release stagnant energy and emotions stored in the body. All right, it says here, if your world's feeling cramped, depressing, and without hope, it's time to reconnect with what excites you and makes you feel like you're raising the vibration of yourself and your fellow man, moving with grace through major transitions on the table, and you're up to the task. All right, whatever's moving out is for your betterment and expansion. Follow your bliss to a new you. All right, turn that frown upside down. All right, now the outcome is the devil. This is good, okay? Being that it is in the outcome position, this means this is out. All right, this toxicness is out. All right, the devil in upright means a release of toxins, okay? Because it's in its reverse would be the digestion of toxins, okay? So releasing toxins, beautiful. Releasing that stinking thinking, releasing any stagnant energy surrounding or within you, right? Absolutely beautiful. I know a lot of people get all weird and stuff with the devil and everything, but this is absolutely beautiful to have in the outcome, okay? Especially with all this here, especially for those that are stuck in the low vibe, all right? To be honest with you, I'm really more resonating with those that are in the high vibe, but Spirit really wanted to speak to those that are in the low vibe. Obviously, that is what we're here for, okay? To raise the bar, to raise the vibration, right? So we have to confront and acknowledge some things, and that is what the devil is here for you to do, okay? And this is exactly what you are doing and what will be happening in the near future or outcome, if you so choose to release yourself from that stagnant energy or release yourself from that stinking thinking, right? This is about release or awareness, okay? Liberation, freedom, choice, all right? You are going to be brimming with passion again, okay? Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get some botanical messages for my air signs. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, please and thank you, Spirit of Truth. All right, at the bottom of the deck we have Pink Rose, grace and sweetness. It says, the pursuit of perfection then is the pursuit of sweetness and light. Matthew Arnold. All right, go right to the botanical for that inspirational message of the pink rose. It says, greet life with grace. Even when situations are challenging, let pink roses be a gentle reminder that in order to have sweet dreams at night, you need to get in the habit of thinking sweet thoughts each day. Hey, Spirit is telling you today, get out of that stinking thinking. Get rid of those toxic thoughts, right? Awesome. Thank you, Spirit. We also have Venice Malo, delicate fleeting beauty. When life is not coming up roses, look to the weeds and find beauty hidden within them. And yes, because we do have beauty hidden under that soil. Okay, beautiful. It says here, that was L.F. Young, Venice Malone. The inspirational message behind that says, your eyes are capable of seeing beauty in the most common things, or the commonplace things. Your tender nature appreciates those fleeting moments that make your heart flutter, okay? And that's where I feel once you release that and that passion ignites again, it's going to be over from there, right? You're just going to be filled and fluttered, you know, filled with, you know, emotion and passion again for, you know, this newfound endeavor, okay? Or just feeling a sense of renewal, okay? All over again. That, like, you know, whatever was, you know, something that's being reignited, okay? Something that has been burnt away, you know, and then rebuilt upon. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. The alchemy. You know, it's like, yes, it's like burning something down to the ground and rebuilding it, okay? Because whatever originally it was built upon was toxic, all right? And it doesn't necessarily mean that you were originally toxic. It just means that, you know, whatever crept in there, okay, could have been, you know, pesticide, or, you know, it could be, you know, black mold or whatever that crept into the household, or crept in, you know, to, you know, within us. Okay. And we had to filter that out, or we had to break that down and rebuild that up with the magician here. Okay. Bringing back that alchemist in us. All right. And rebuild, reinvent, right? Reinventing ourselves. We have Lily and Apple Blossom. All right. So Lily says, majesty and virtue. The lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. Okay. Lily. What is the inspirational message behind Lily? All right. It says, it's not about what you say or what you feel that matters. It's not, of course not, because it's about your energy, right? Energy matters. It's not enough to talk about what's virtuous. In the end, it's what you actually do that counts. Let your actions come from virtue, okay? So be that action oriented, continue to persevere, all right? You know, if you said you're going to be committed to something, continue to be committed to it. Don't drop out because things are looking foggy. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Last but not least, we have Apple Blossom. Choices, knowledge, and illumination. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. Okay, so that means time to produce. All right, time to produce. Continue to strive. Continue to balance. All right, hard work, persevere. This Knight of Wands. All right, Apple Blossom. Inspirational message behind Apple Blossom, Spirit, please and thank you. All right. It says the apple blossom brings the gift of illumination. Once you have opened your eyes and your heart to the real abundance around you, yes, you free yourself from the illusion that you are lacking anything. Ooh. Listen, I really try, guys. I really try to keep myself contained, and I try to keep the excitement contained, because I'm telling you guys, like, if y'all not with me on that, like, look, listen, oh my goodness, I gotta read that one more again. The apple blossom brings the gift of illumination once you have opened your eyes and your heart to the real abundance around you. Yes, with the 9 of Cups. With the real abundance around you, your foundation, the magician, the real abundance around you. The Prince of the Prince of Pentacles, slow and steady, wins the race, all right? It stays in the race, all right? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Once you have done that, you free yourself from the illusion that you are lacking anything. Oh, I love that. All right, guys, that's what I have for you guys today. I really hope that was able to encourage you guys. Any of you that are experiencing or resonate with this message, I hope that uplifted you and encouraged you guys. And until next time, love, light, and abundance. Blessings.